Ni hao ma, genki desu. Annyeonghaseyo. Now today, I'm coming with a video because I see the state of the world and where it's heading. And me personally, I do not like where the world is heading. So to change the reality or change the multiverse that they say that we're going into this change, I'm going to reveal something to you that I've personally done myself. And it has to do with religion and the Bible. So I'm sending this message to Christianity, to Islam, to Catholicism, to Judaism, to Buddhism, and to all the religions in the world. So I am the Chinese, Japanese, Korean madhi. Ni hao, genki desu, annyeonghaseyo. So I'm going to reveal something to you today that I've done because I saw it with my eyes. And when I seen this thing in my head, or if it was given to me because I am the Chinese, Japanese, Korean madhi Messiah. So I have combined Korea, China with my Tang wardrobe, and Japan, and Kendo. I have my Kendo gear on and my Kendo plate. So what I'm about to reveal today may cause a lot of controversy, but it must be done. So what I've done as the Chinese, Korean, Japanese madhi Messiah, sent here by God to China, Japan, and Korea, which is the Trinity, the three. I'm going to reveal to you what I've done. So there was a time when someone exposed someone else and they had a genetic disease, which is a deformity or a defective gene or mutation. And they have something called pigeon's chest or chicken chest. It's called pigeon chest, but I call it a chicken chest because this person is a coward. I invited him as a family member to step into the boxing ring, to show his loyalty, to show his will. And my size compared to him, people would say, why are you picking on him? Pick on somebody your own size. But this was a family member. It wasn't like some random person who I was making fun of. This was a family member because I have children with their sister. So when I saw this, I have read Revelations before in the Bible. And so I took his pigeon chest deformity and defective disease, which if this was Sparta, he would have been discarded because he was deformed, had a defective gene, a mutation. So what I did, I created Revelations with him, using him as a pawn to prove how you can manipulate the world using the Bible, making people believe that this is the end times coming, making people believe that the prophecy at the end of the Bible, which is Revelations, is happening now. But as in Hollywood, as they call it, Planet Hollywood, because this is the planet of Hollywood actors, because we all act as somebody to a group or certain people. Like when there is a poor man, nobody wants to hang out with the poor man because he's broke. He does not have financial wealth. But if this poor person acquires financial health, now all the other rich and wealthy people want to hang out with him because he acquired wealth. He acquired something in this group. The fit in group, for you to fit in to certain groups. So these are what I call the actors in society and social gatherings. These people only like people because they have money. They're not really your friends. They only like you because you have acquired money and you are on their status now. Now they want to be your friend. But before, when you were broke, they did not want to be your friend. They did not want to hang out with you because people don't like broke people. People like financially wealthy people. So, money is not the root of all evil. It is what is in the person's heart, what is in the person's mind, and in their soul. So money is not the root of all evil. Money is a tool that we use to live by. And that is something that I will get into in another video after this one, talking about China's now cashless society. For this is a reset to restart a cash full society. So this is just a reset to cleanse the economy, to cleanse our financial catastrophe that we're going now, our financial problem in the world, and now people are struggling to survive. So that would be another video. So now back to the topic of the Bible. So the Bible is written. It's already been written. So what's in Revelations can be used against people to manipulate the world, to manipulate the world. Excuse me. I have a tongue issue. I was shot in the face and it affected my tongue. So sometimes I may pronounce words incorrectly or they may sound funny because my tongue was affected by the gunshot wound. So I was shot in the face. It ricocheted in my cheek, ricocheted into my mouth, bounced around, ricocheted on my teeth, knocked some teeth out, and came out under here near my neck. So if I pronounce words funny, that is why. So as I was saying, the Bible can be used as a script. So that's what these psychopaths and pedophiles and elite wealth families, the ones who rule the world, who are in control of everything, who have so much money that they're bored and they don't know what to do with it. So they create or fabricate events in society because then people will think life is boring without events happening or catastrophic events happening or something interesting happening or something dangerous or a war, let's say. These wars that they create. Like the war between Israel and Palestine. So this war is a fabrication. It's only to keep people occupied, for them to demonstrate, because the Illuminati and the Freemasons, they must show you through universal karma what their plans are. So they have to half and half it to you. Half and half. So they have to show you what they're doing and show you what they're not doing for the universal karma to be balanced. It's like giving and taking at the same time. So you can take the Bible. Let's say I am the ruler of the world, or I am one of these psychopath, wealthy family leaders at the table. Maybe the 13 families or 12 families that rule the world and are in control of things. And I say, let's fabricate revelations. Let's make it seem like these are the end times. These are not the end times. And if it were the end times, Jesus is not coming. God is not coming to save you. Because the Bible is basic instructions before leaving earth. So it is up to us, humanity and mankind and the humans, to stop revelations from happening, because they're just making it happen. Of course, they can create AI, they can create bombs, they can create the descriptive images in the Bible, such as helicopters with faces of lions and scorpions like tails, and this and that inside Revelations. They can use this against you to make you think that this is the end times. So that's what I did. So I took this kid who was in my family that I just wanted to test his will to see if they would be loyal, if they can be bought, if they can be manipulated and betray the family. So I made fun of him, called him a pigeon, a chicken chest, talked about his deformity. And some people might say, why were you picking on him, bullying him? This is a grown man. How can you bully a grown ass man with children? So I used it to create this Dracula being. So now maybe women would be like, oh, you made our dreams come true. I wrote a letter. I know I'm jumping from things to things, but I don't want this video to be like days long. I will cut it short. So I wrote a letter, and it was involving some stuff I can't get into right now because it would be a very, very long video. This video is already long. So I was saying, like, this could be a Dracula, or the breastplate or whatever, blah, 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 in the Bible. So I was like, if I use this, I can manipulate the world into believing the revelations of end times. And it worked. It's starting to work. So now they're going to make my prophecy be the prophecy of the world. And it's all a pawn, a prank, a goof that I did to use against society, against the world. And this will cause people to turn against me. But there will be some people that will say, well, then that means that they've been fabricating the Bible end times, because you can do things like that. It's like a script in Hollywood. You just make it happen. You just play it out. So they're just going along with what is written. Or whoever wrote this Bible, like some people believe that the Bible was written and coerced by man and changed over time. So these rich people, these billionaires, these families, these trillionaires, these wealthy, powerful families and elites who control the world, the oligarchs of the world, can manipulate the world to think that it is the end times. But I don't believe it is the end times. I think people are waking up to this beautiful world that we have. And we, as humanity, cannot let these people destroy our beautiful world that was given to us by a creator, a god, a goddess, whatever you want to believe, a void, some entity, some source of energy. Whatever you choose to make your reason of this world, the trees, the ocean, the land, the people, the air, the clouds, the sun, the moon, the fish, the whales, the dogs, the cats, the birds, all the animals of the earth, the beasts, all the birds in the sky, all the fish in the ocean, all the insects. Pardon me. We cannot let them destroy this beautiful world, destroying our food, creating fake food, printed meat, lab-grown chicken, poisoning our water, poisoning our life, making decisions for us that we should be making for ourselves, living off the land, taking care of ourselves, taking care of each other. We cannot let them destroy this world. Take a look around you. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful land, whether it's a globe or flat. That is not the important thing of what it is. The important thing is our humanity, our souls, our minds, our hearts, and our spirits. If these billionaires want to go into their bunkers and hide, let them. Let them take the printed food and the lab grown meat with them. And if people want to go play Dracula now, because I created this Dracula out of this deformity, this family member of mine that I made fun of his deformity, his defectiveness, his genetic mutation, you know, if they want to go play Dracula, let them go to Romania. Give them some land, someone say, yeah, go play Dracula. Because no kids ever aspire really to grow up to want to be vampires or Dracula. Let them just go play over there and until it gets boring. Let them bore themselves with this, oh, Dracula, let me put on makeup. Let me use a mirror to put on my eye contacts and my fangs and my makeup. Let me use a mirror to get dressed to make sure I look good when Dracula and vampires do not use mirrors. So, these actors is why I say it's called Planet Hollywood. These people in Hollywood who, you know, do all these things, all these actors. Like in ancient Rome, actors were considered low class society, as low as prostitutes, peasants, criminals, and they were avoided. They were avoided because people couldn't trust them because they were actors. You couldn't really tell if they were loyal to you or they would hear something you say and run and go tell someone else. So, what I'm saying is that I created this thing out of the Bible, which I will explain more later. This is just the beginning of my content creating as the Chinese, Japanese, Korean Mahdi. So I took this person and I was like, if I use him to create revelations and trick people into believing this, will they believe it? Will they fall for it? And they are falling for it because this is what women will do. And his name is Gabriel Villanueva because now he's attacking my name. He's probably spreading my name around. Juan Ruiz, and Ruiz comes from Scandinavian, son of Roy, son of Rodriguez, which means famous ruler and renowned power, compared to his name, which means a little village. So, with his name and my name, I am the ruler of his little village because I created him. And now people and women will say, oh, you created our dreams come true. Oh, Dracula. Yes, go. We'll give them a land for them to go play makeup and play Dracula and so-called drink blood and have maybe Dracula orgies and vampire orgies. But we as a humanity, in this trinity of China, Japan, and Korea, ni hao, genki desu, annyeonghaseyo. We need to take back this world and protect it because fruits and vegetable and water has more sovereignty than your life. Your life is absolutely worthless without water, without an orange or a banana or a piece of beef, a piece of salmon, a strawberry, a blackberry, a blueberry, a mango, a papaya, a watermelon, spinach, kale, carrots. Your life is nothing compared to fruits and vegetables and water, the things that sustain our life. Because without it, you would perish. So, in my coming videos that I will keep putting on after this one, China, Japan, and Korea will come together as the Trinity, as the new church, and we will make fruit sovereign over your life. Fruit will have more sovereignty than your existence, because without it, you would not exist. Why do you go to a fast food restaurant? To eat. Why? Because you're hungry. Why do you pay for water when you shouldn't pay for water? Because water is a natural resource given to us by creation. It's because you're thirsty. And you know you will die without the water. You will die without a plate of rice and chicken and beans and kale and carrots or an orange or yogurt. You will die without it. So we must protect these things from being genetically modified by these companies and these billionaires. Let them eat the printed meat. Let them eat the lab-grown chicken. Give us back our nature. Give us back what truly belongs to us. So, I will return with more videos. And I will be starting a TikTok. And I will let you know where is the link in this bio on my YouTube. I will be starting a TikTok channel, which will be more precise or more in depth to what I'm trying to explain to the world. So as the Chinese, Japanese, Korean Madhi Messiah, Ni hao, genki desu, annyeonghaseyo, I wish you health and prosperity from the Chinese, Korean, Japanese, Madhi Messiah. It is time to take back what was given to us by Creator, God, Buddha, Ha-Krishna, whatever you wish to make or believe has created this world. We need to take it back from man, who is trying to destroy it, destroy the forests, destroy the oceans, this beautiful place that we were blessed with, anointed with, to protect. And by doing and protecting this means we are in charge. We are the second coming of Christ consciousness, which is give and take, give and take, receive, receive, give, and give. So that is our Christ consciousness. We are the third coming of Christ, because the second coming of Christ already happened when he resurrected and came down from the heavens again. So we are the third Christ consciousness of our souls, hearts, and mind and body. We need to stop revelations. If not, then humanity is lost, and it will be up to me to unite China, Japan, Korea, Russia, Greece, Italy, and Africa together, so that we can stop these wars between Israel and Palestine and Russia and Ukraine, to end the war, because war has no purpose but to destroy our beautiful world. Ni hao, genki desu, annyeonghaseyo.